Hi, I'm Matthew Craig and you're watching The Market Bull. Joining me in the studio today is Mount Hope Mining's Managing Director and CEO, Fergus Kiley. Thanks for joining us, Fergus.
Thank you for having me.
So just firstly, could you give us a brief overview of Mount Hope Mining's story and key projects?
So yeah, Mount Hope Mining is it's a relatively new company. We only listed in December of 2024. The company's assets are centred in the Cobar Basin, specifically around the old Mount Hope copper and gold mining district. And so we have a portfolio of projects in and around some historic old copper and gold mines. Our flagship asset would be the Mount Solitary Gold project. We've had some early success with the drill bit there, but we've certainly got some pretty high quality copper and base metal targets. The beautiful thing about being in Cobar is they've been mining there for in excess of 150 years. So there's significant amounts of infrastructure. There's bitumen roads everywhere. There's gas pipelines. There's 7 different operating mills or operating or in care and maintenance mills within 220 kilometres. So, you know, mining is the backbone of the economy out there. People understand it. It's a great place to be as a junior explorer.
Last month, the company reported strong gold intercepts from a phase 2 drilling program at Mount Solitary. Take us through these results.
Yeah, look, they were really pivotal for the company's development. I mentioned Mount Solitary as our sort of flagship asset. It really is a pretty incredible, albeit early stage, gold project at the moment. Since we got our hands on the project, we sort of pulled the data apart and brought a new interpretation, new structural interpretation, which we tested in our phase 1 and then now our phase 2 drill programs. Our phase 2 drill program sort of had a headline intercept of 6 metres at 18 grams per tonne gold, so from 55 metres. So, you know, very shallow, exceptionally high grade results. There was, you know, over 2 metres at 48 grams within that intercept. And Mount Solitary, it's an 80-metre sort of tall hill that sits above the surface. The gold system comes right the way to surface, and we brought a new structural understanding and interpretation that we've you know, hit with the last drill program, and it's been success for us, which has been really encouraging.
Following that campaign, you reported strong gold solubility from a geochemical study. What is the importance of these tests?
Yeah, look, that's really important as well for the company. There's 7 different mills within 200 kilometres of us. 3 of the mills within our district have CIL circuits, and CIL is the primary circuit for processing gold. We took our drill results, which we did initial fire assay results on, and we completed cyanide solubility test work on those same drill pulps. We achieved a really high 88% cyanide solubility. And it's really important because we've effectively demonstrated over a very large data set, initial data set, that we've got high cyanide solubility, average cyanide solubility, you know, across different oxidation states, so oxidized, transitional, fresh, high grade, low grade, medium grade. It really sets a solid platform to do that metallurgical test work, but more importantly for other operators in the basin who might be looking for, you know, future ore sources or feed. You know, this project will now start to screen really well for them.
And just lastly, what are the next steps at Mount Solitary and what news flow can investors expect over the coming months?
Yeah, well, I just mentioned that we're in the final stages of planning the next phase of drilling, of course, so we'll definitely keen to get out and drill back at Mount Solitary. Mount Solitary, as I said, it's open in all directions for us with our new structural models, so we're looking at expanding that say mineralised envelope. Ultimately, we are pushing that towards getting a JORC resource across that project. So we've got phase 3 drilling. We'll have metallurgical test work and future metallurgical studies that we'll need material from this program to commence working on that. We will also look at some more exploratory holes into some of the other prospects. I mentioned some of the other copper targets that we've got across our portfolio and tenure. So we'll be doing some drilling on them too. So we've really got a pretty exciting next sort of 6 months of activity and news flow for the company.
Thanks for joining us today, Fergus, and best of luck with exploration at Mount Solitary.
Thank you very much. It's been an absolute pleasure. Appreciate it.